You feel free to make a summoner, Don. My character only has 1 summons, and then the rest is going to be magic. Magic, 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 magic. Magic missile! Magic missile!
Many new faces, many new clients.
Welcome to Eagle Strand. Though, normally, everyone isn't stranded by a storm this way.
One-handed sword. Same exact kind of staff, huh? Dawn, you have to tell me, where are you? Are you still on the beginning part where you're trying to escape the prison? Because I wouldn't mind putting together. We'll get an experience buff if we do.
Did you see the wreck? Whatever shall I do?
Hello.
I don't know about death darts, but I do know I had darts in, Oh, I found a recipe in her cabinet. Hell yeah. Finally, so this character finds a recipe right away. My other character couldn't find a recipe to save his life.
Yeah? Need something to wash that salt out of your throat? Am I right? I don't serve everyone for my health, Scab. I've run this bar for years, and I'm not taking any guff from some shoreside soldier. Now that we've got that straight, what can I do for you? And why shouldn't I be? I've lived here for more than half my life, and I couldn't give a fig what any noble-born brat has to say about it. Besides, the Longtails like my brews. Not a bad arrangement to do what you love and get paid for it, too. One of those comes in every month, seems like. These ruins aren't going anywhere. I just pack away the bar and wait for it to pass. Even if I lost everything, the KageKaze would get me back up and running. They're good folk.
Well, get off your island, Don. Get off of it. Get off of your... Get out of your... Get out of your prison. Come and play with me. Give me a 10% experience buff.
Do not fear. This one won't jump. But the thought has a cord.
Disturbing.
Things have never looked worse.
Hello there.
I'll wait until there's more room amongst the injured. My wound isn't as bad as some of the others I've seen.
Nice guy. Alright, talk to this commander guy. Where is he?
You're looking much better than last night.
My compass says this direction. There he is.
We need your face to become familiar.
Glad you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of our fleet foundered to the west, but we've had a few survivors trickle in from that direction.
What do you need exactly?
We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island. Of course, you should assist any shipwreck survivors you find. We must each do our part.
I will do what I can.
Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple. That wizard claims to know something about everything, so he may have insight on how these sea vipers operate.
Eelsil is this way.
I could use a break.
This is taking longer than I'd planned.
Eelsil, this recruit wishes to speak with you.
marvelous, isn't it? We'll have to construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, did you need something? Yes. The Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless. What do you mean, pirates? In an ancient Khajiit temple? Preposterous! All we saw were the undead warriors that overran our camp. I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient curse. It usually is with these things. Arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Kanathi's roost. Oh, and they have a thing for snakes. But I'm sure we both have more important matters to attend. If you'd excuse me?
We should speak privately. Before you depart, let's meet by the statues north of town.
All right. Yeah, that's a very that's a good subject.
I'd rather be cracking heads.
The idea of humanoid females of other races having human-like features, such as breasts.
What is it?
Such as breasts. Yes. Guild Wars 2 did do an exceptional job with that. I liked a lot of the character design and I liked a lot of the characters in general in Guild Wars 2, actually. A lot of the characters I found to be just enjoyable to kind of listen to, and the way they interacted with each other. They had kind of a banter
Welcome
going
to
that I
Eagle
liked.
Strand. Though, normally, everyone...
This is never going to end, is it?
I've got what you need.
Alright, Dawn. We need to do this. Where are you? You still in that damn prison? Do I need to make a new character and get you out of the prison? Okay, at least I know where I am on this one. So I can see on the world map where I am. On the other one, I didn't know where I was. Huh.
You're in a sorry state, friend. Head up the beach and rest. This is Kanathi's roost, off the coast of southern Cyrodiil. We were supposed to make a more tactical landing, but that hurricane took us all by surprise. At least we made it here alive. Not all of us were so lucky.
Hello!
Hello! Hello! Hello! Well, putting it on Ultra makes it definitely look better, but still something about it doesn't quite look...
Shalard will attend you in a moment.
I don't know. Still almost feels, in some ways, kind of barren. Alright. That is a good idea, actually. What I need to do is get Skype up. Get Dawn in here. Now, the audio levels are still good, right? The music for the game, my voice and all that, everything is kind of evened out. Nothing's overpowering the other. If I have to turn the PC output down, I will. If I have to turn myself down, you know. You guys can just tell me to shut up, I guess. I could shut up. Oh my goodness. While I wait for Dawn. Hold on. Oh god, what is this? I'm being ambushed.
Ambush!
Uh-oh.
What in the world's going on? Where are you all here?
I don't know, why are you here?
He's here for me.
I'm here for Dawn. Yeah.
Oh.
Kage, you can call me separate if you want. So we're not splitting up conversations between Marvel and DC and
oh yeah. No, we're not putting Marvel on this stream. Heck with that. No, this is the ESO stream. Alright? You keep your Marvel out of this. You hear me?
No. Marvel, 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 Marvel!
Screw your Marvel. Marvel sucks, man. That's a damn dirty lie. I like that game. See, I can't even say it and keep it. I can't keep in character. I can't do it. You damn kids, get off my lawn. Alright. I'll go ahead and split us up so we don't end up messing with each other, because I'm a little chatty with stream. So, you guys have fun with Marvel. I might catch you another time. I'm not sure how long I'll be playing today.
You have fun with the ESO.
I'm gonna try. Trust me, I'm trying. It's an effort.
I know.
I know.
I watched your stream last night.
All right, let me go ahead and get out of here. Thanks, guys.
Later.
All right, let's get Dawn in here. Call this gentleman.
Hola, and I think that I am clearly lost.
I'm playing my loot. Hold on. Loot.
I'm trying to make it to this perfect cell.
Where are you? Are you in the prison still?
I'm trying to make it to the prophet cell right now.
Oh, you're trying to get to the prophet. You're almost done then. You've got a boss fight ahead of you.
Sweet. This game looks really good. I mean, I haven't even checked to see what settings I'm playing on, but it definitely looks really, really good.
There are some things that look good, and then there are some things that don't. It's really weird. I don't even know how to put it. Like there's stuff that looks good to look at, and then there's just stuff that I don't know. Like it doesn't all come together like it should. At least I don't know. I feel like I can't really put it into proper words.
Did you ever play? Nice. Did you ever play Skyrim?
I have not, but I have seen pictures of that game where it looks very, very good.
Okay. Because I mean, looking at it, it looks a little bit more polished than Skyrim. But like I said, I haven't played any of the gameplay, too much gameplay of this yet. Okay, fucking good.
Well, you'll probably see more when you get out of there, because the prison area actually doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of, you know, it's a pretty good underground area, but the overworld is something I find is where I think I don't care for it as much. Like, I don't know. Definitely something that would serve this game would be monsters. Like, more monsters in the world. I feel like it is sparsely.
Gotcha. What, how, like, respawn and stuff?
They're fairly frequent, and I don't know if that's a good thing, because I've had an enemy that respawned, like when I was trying to go into the menu and look at something, I had an enemy respawn on me like 5 times on the stream last night. 5 times, I tell you. This guy absolutely loved me. He was grabbing my ass. I told him, no, I don't swing that way. Actually, I do, but I told him no.
Violated.
And he said yes, and I said no. And he said no means yes, and I said typically yes, but this time no means actually no. It was a weird conversation. I don't know why we were having it.
It was a sausage fest.
Mmm, sausage. You could go for a good sausage. Got this really cool lightning ability.
What are you? Are you a sorcerer?
I'm a sorcerer. Yes, I am.
Nice.
I'll be going with the magics. So looking at the trees, you've got dark magic, that's the debuff tree. Then you've got the summoning. So you're probably going more summoning with the Cursed Twilight and all that.
What the hell? I don't know.
But I'm going to be going mostly storm calling to actually see what some of these...
Oh, I'm actually going to be a summoner. I'm going all the way down to the Daedric and stuff. Cause that's the reason why I played this. Cause in Skyrim, that's what I was. Like I was a summoner, and I was hoping that you can kind of do the same thing.
Oh, okay, I see what's happening. Every time my minion levels up, he disappears. I think the reason behind that is because he gains skills or he gains power. Oh, come on, get out of there. But couldn't they just give the minion, like, let the minion scale while he's leveled out? Instead of having to have me resummon him? What if I'm in the middle of a combat and I need him out?
Well, maybe if you're in the middle of combat, you probably still need to level, so...
Well, that's what I mean. I'm in the middle of combat, I level up, and then all of a sudden he goes away.
Oh. That would suck. So what are you using the minion for? Or does everybody get a minion?
I just put 1 point into it to get the minion to see how it works.
Oh, okay.
You can put 1 point in anything. You don't have to be restricted to anything. It is totally not Daedric, it's Daedric. It's like Dee-Dee. Dee-Dee! Dee-Dee-Dric! Get out of my laboratory!
Dee-Dee! Dee-Dee! No, stop, Dee-Dee.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid. I like looking for stuff to kill while I wait for you, and I'm having a hard time finding stuff to kill.
Alright, I think I'm here. At the cell.
Like, I've got this ability, this lightning call ability, that when an enemy dies, within, like, I think 20 seconds of having it cast on them, they do an AoE burst. But, like, I don't have enough monsters in the area to actually AoE down. Like, there is no reason to go into AoE, because at most I've fought maybe 3 or 4 enemies.
Nice.
I think Russ is confusing my stream with an informative stream. My stream is being confused for something that's supposed to be useful and informative, and it's not. That is not the case. This is not an informative play. Hey, a butterfly. I captured a butterfly.
It sucks that this is gonna... I think they say it's gonna be a subscription game, correct?
Yeah, and that's where I'm having issue. I don't think it's a bad game overall, but I haven't really felt that it's been worth something that I would pay for.
Right.
Like, I would probably pay for the game to play it, but a subscription fee? I just can't see it.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway. I mean, Who knows? Maybe there's stuff later on, dungeons or whatever, but I just... Considering I went 8 hours last night and got to level 4, I don't know.
What were you playing?
No, wait, I got to
last
level
night?
7. I think I got to like level 7. Was it level 7? I was a Dragon Knight.
Were you, a Dragon Knight?
Yep. It was actually kind of fun. Dragon Knight has a really cool like pull-in chain, so I like got to have memories of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
Alright, are you finally on the island?
Oh. I'm fighting this huge guy right here. I think so. Defeat the anchor guard.
So Mage's Fury, 12 shock damage and explodes for 40 shock damage if the target falls below 20% health. Yeah, so I mean, cool and all, but... So I'm basically just casting with my Frost Staff. I don't think my Frost Staff causes cold, though. Like, I mean, well, it does cause cold damage, but I don't think it slows the enemy down. Like, I don't see them... I see them moving just as fast as if I were to hit them normally. And even the charged version of the Frost Staff doesn't seem to... I mean, they grow cold when they get hit with it when they die, but...
Now, I'm looking at the... I guess you can just click it. And that Frost Staff has a very slow reaction time.
Well, yeah, you have to charge it up.
Yeah. Collect the Sky Shard.
Yeah, you're right near the end. So you get the Sky Shard, then you activate the portal, and then you'll be in town. So in the meantime, I'm just running around finding random monsters to fight. Now, one thing I did when I was on my Dragon Knight, I killed every rat I ran across. I think you should do the same.
Do you get experience for those?
You get guts. You can like examine the rat for guts. And guts used for fishing. Not that I did fishing, I just liked having the gut, and I sold the guts. I sold the rat guts.
I want to know who would actually buy rat guts from you.
Well, vendors apparently did. They're like, hey, look at that! You have mighty rat guts. I've been looking for some rat guts. You must be a mighty adventurer. Please, sell to me these guts from a rat that you obcured. Yes, obcured yourself. Oh, words. Words. Fail at words.
Alrighty.
So I'm kind of enjoying. I am kind of enjoying this combo. I mean, it's working. I hit him with my staff. I hit him with the full cold staff with a heavy hit. Use my lightning, and then I just keep hitting them before they get to me, and it's working. There's like a bunch of people here, and they're not doing anything. There's like no talk, no banter.
The Thelmore commands. Yes.
Huh. Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, they've like.
What
do you think they put in Rats 2? What?
Toggle, like it says toggle to activate.
Well, toggle means either turn it on or off. To toggle something means to activate or deactivate. Instead of like pushing, or kind of like pushing, I guess.
Right. But if I'm doing it for my familiar, it says toggle to activate. Summons a familiar to attack.
Oh, it just means cast it to activate him, to turn him on, and he stays on.
Oh, okay. Use the rift to escape. Where? Okay, the rift is up here.
I'm not gaining a lot of experience with this. How about my weapon? I'm tempted to put a point into Destructive Touch. I have Freeze, so Frost Touch causes Deep Freeze. That's a thought. I might put a point into Destructive Touch.
I want to know if you can use spec into like weapons while still.
Yeah, you can put points into anything. I mean, that's the upside. You can put points into absolutely anything. I can put points into two-handed weaponry, I can put into points into dual wielding, whatever the hell I want. The problem is you have a limited number of points, and whatever point you put in this level means you can't put a point into something else until the next level. So like right now, I can put a point into the level 2 skill for summoning, which is the Daedric Curse. Enemies curse for 6 seconds. When the effect completes, the target takes 33 magical damage, and nearby enemies take 16 damage. So summoning's got a nice AoE on it too. But I don't want the curse. I don't want to go into summoning. I want to go into storm calling. So I'm not going to take it. I don't have anything else to put a point into right now that I want. I don't want dark magic. So I could put a point into one of my armors, right? I could put a point into light armor, because I do have some light armor on. Or I could put a point into my weapon. I have to choose. I'm going to go ahead and get Destructive Touch because it freezes. So now I've got 3 abilities.
Alright, skill line gain. Soul magic. You are now a soul of a conjurer in the soul magic. Talk to Rana. Okay. Alright, so if that's in Daedric summoning, hold on. I have 1 skill point that I can use. I think I want to use bows. I really do.
You could certainly do that. I'm using my staff because my staff is going to freeze things. So now my staff actually has a purpose. So even though charging my staff won't freeze something, I have a ability to deep freeze thanks to leveling up the destructive staff. So, I mean, there is that, right? Weapons, unfortunately, are kind of bland until you get skills. And then once you get skills, they're okay. Oh, dear. I'm trying to do a little platforming over here. This game is not platforming based. You know, and that's kind of a sad thing. Actually, there is kind of a responsiveness issue. Like the game feels okay, but like I think back to Guild Wars 2 and how responsive characters were when you were running and jumping and trying to do platforming in Guild Wars 2. Of course, Guild Wars 2 was designed with platforming in mind because of all their jumping puzzles. Oh my god, the jumping puzzles. I love... If there's anything I really loved about Guild Wars 2, it was the damn jumping puzzles. I know a lot of people don't care for that stuff, especially for MMOs. You know, if you're playing an MMO, you may not be into the action platforming thing, but I love them because it was something to try and go for, something to like go out and explore and do, which is why I'm glad WildStar is doing it with the Explorers. But a lot of games don't want to go into that. There we go. I made it.
Well, and then you also just like randomly came across, you're just like, why does this area look a little different than the others? And you're like, jumping puzzle.
You'd be running around and you'd look at something and it's like, that area looks strangely like those are platforms I could climb. And sometimes you'd go up them and it wouldn't lead anywhere, but then another time you'd find yourself going up a platform for like 5 minutes and you're like, where am I going? All the puzzles in Lion's Arch. The 3 puzzles in Lion's Arch. I mean, that was what sold me on that game for a while, was just constantly doing the puzzles in Lion's Arch.
Yeah, it actually took them a little bit longer to do updates, but they have definitely been updating for a while.
Oh yeah, there's tons of updates for Guild Wars 2 right now. I just haven't gone back. I'm afraid to do so because there's going to be so much stuff I've missed out on. Oh well. Alright, are you here finally? You should be at this point.
I am outside in a snowy area.
What?
I need to find Daja.
You're in a completely different area.
How do you look for me? Or how can I look for you?
Hold on.
Where the hell is this damn house at? Oh, it's a statue.
Remember this big word right here, everybody. This is important. Beta. Alright, hold on. I'm going to go to the character creation screen. What race did you make?
Argonian.
Oh, that's why. I'm a high elf. You're in a completely different starting area.
I mean, I see a lot of people. Well, oh, you're probably in a different.
Yeah, I'm a high elf. I'm in a different. There's 3 alliances. There's the Daggerfall Covenant, the Almeri Dominion, and the Ebonheart Pact. You're in the Ebonheart Pact. I'm in the Aldmeri Dominion. So I'm a completely different race. So what I'm going to do is, I can't make a cat person because that's in a different area.
So we won't be able to meet up, or is that, I guess, until
it probably
later?
won't happen till much later. So let's do this. I'll go ahead and I'll make a slightly different character. So yeah, so much for that. Let me see. Dual wielding, two-handed weapons. You know what? I'm gonna do two-handed. I'm gonna do dual wielding. I'm gonna make a dark elf, and I'm gonna join you because I can't make a cat. If I do, we'll be in the wrong alliance again.
A KageKaze. I think that's.
I'm going to make a Nightblade. And we'll just... I don't want to be rail thin. I don't want to be rail thin. I want to be a little meatier than that. Wow.
I'm trying to find a weaponsmith. Found the janitor.
Oh man. Oh man. You would do this to me. Now I gotta...
Sorry. I must have bought something.
Now I gotta start over. Thanks a lot.
Sorry. I love you, Kage.
Alright, well I'm gonna have to... I don't know when. I'll probably have to be stopping here in a little bit for food, but I'll join you. I can get past the tutorial part real fast. It shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, well, I'm finna try and find if I can find a weaponsmith or something. Yeah.
Aye. Alright. It's not Drew. It's not Drew that's messing everything up. It's Dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Ivana Face to Stab. Come on, now I want to skip the opening. Now I really want to skip it.
Slowly now. You must rest.
When you get out of the prison, do stuff drop from people? Because I'm looking for a bow, and...
They can, but, like, weapons, you won't find as much. Like, I found more weapons from, chests and things like that. So you're probably gonna have to talk to a merchant at some point, and it's gonna be fairly expensive. It's like a couple hundred.
Yeah, and I definitely don't have that much.
Hold on. Keybinds. Alright, so twin axes.
Don't be greedy. We have a lot of prisoners to arm. An enemy approaches. Strike it down. Do not slow, Vestige. With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision.
I've got a mace and an axe now.
Another enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch it quickly.
Whoa there. Are you all right?
Get out of my way, Lyris.
You got more meat on your bones. A fellow what? Break keeper. I'm sure he's a strength. I don't admit no. We need to. It won't be easy.
We gotta be fast. Gotta catch up to Dawn.
I'm waiting on you, KageKaze, so I'm not really doing anything. I'm like right outside the gate.
Well, I'm not gonna go searching for items like I do. I tend to do that. Like I'll explore a little bit, try and find the different weapons so I can try different weapon styles. I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna run. Just gonna run, gonna run, gonna run. Because I want a face to stab. It's my name. I want a face to stab.
Confidence is a beast that grows 2 heads, but each that is
See, it's kind of nice that you can block a heavy hit and then stun the enemy and then knock them down. I mean, that's kind of cool. But it's kind of the same thing when you get used to it. You know what to look for, you know what to hit.
We made it. Come. The Sentinel's magical. I have no idea.
Alright, so let's see what kind of abilities I get. Real fast. Assassination, Assassin's Blade. Deals 17 magic damage, low health targets take 300% additional. Deathstroke. Increases damage while reducing healing. Enemies have a 15% miss chance. Teleport strike. Player moves through the shadows, appearing next to their target. That's kind of nice. I like that. Mark target in haste. What's shadow? Area of darkness for 12 seconds. Enemies in this area are snared. Nearby allies take 30% less damage. Huh. Shadow Cloak gives the player invisibility for 2.5 seconds. That's kind of cool. Deals magic damage. If stealth attacks, sets enemies off balance and stuns. Interesting. I kind of want to try the sneaky thing. So a shadow cloak to give me invisibility, huh? Alright, we'll do it. We'll unlock Shadow Cloak. It's not the best ability. Invisibility for a couple seconds, but that's alright. Thing is, as long as I have the ability slotted, it gives me experience in that tree. That's the interesting thing. Like, I can slot an ability. I can slot an ability that I'm not using for a weapon that I'm not using. For example, I could on my Dragon Knight, I slotted the Destructive Staff. I slotted one of its abilities. While I was fighting, even though I wasn't using a staff, I was getting experience in the staff because it was on my bar.
The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the other...
Makes sense?
Definitely.
I mean, it kind of. I mean, I kind of understand it, except for it's supposed to mimic the whole thing about Elder Scrolls games where the more you use something, the more experience you get with it. In this case, you just have to have the ability slotted. In some ways, it doesn't make sense to me because it's like... Because I've got a staff skill, but I'm not using the staff. But it is taking up a slot on my action bar, which means I can't have anything else there. So it's giving me experience for the penalty of not having anything else on my bar. So it half makes sense and half doesn't to me. But because you've got weapon slotting, or weapon switching, where you can switch between 2 different weapon sets, I guess that's the only way they could actually do that. I don't know. Yeah, you just pull a hammer out of nowhere and smack this eyeball in the eyeball with a hammer.
Quickly, while he's blinded,
we call those magic pockets.
Hurry.
Well, I am a female, I guess. Magic pocket. Ha 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 ha. Trying to figure out what invisibility really does for me. It doesn't really do much for me. Maybe it'll help me get away from combat. I don't know.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying Miss Cadwell is Cadwell sees.
I'm going to initiate combat. I want to see if I can get out of combat with invisibility. Unless someone else... Oh, no, it's her. No, I'm hidden. Yeah, the enemy's kind of not paying attention to me. I guess that works. And the invisibility will work once I have other abilities. Like, I've got an ability that's going to do more damage if I'm hidden.
What's that? Rather an Imperial. I hadn't actually.
So it'll work eventually. I just don't have skills for it just yet.
So what, you can turn invisible, what, is that your main, that's your number 1?
That's my first ability in my tree, is invisibility. Last night was hilarious. I got Lyra stuck in a trap, and then I accidentally talked to her. And so she's sitting there getting hit by the trap over and over and over again while we're in the conversation options. It was amusing. Okay, so we've been through this a few times. We know it's going to happen.
Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Come on, Lyris.
All right. The good news is we probably should have mentioned. We can't possibly understand it right now, but the Prophet chose you. There are magical laws.
Okay, there we go.
I give myself that the Prophet might be free!
Hurry up and trap yourself so that my girl can get on with the guy in there. Get out of here, we don't need you. Go.
I totally didn't realize the M button was the map. Like, I was looking for it where you just, the stairs and stuff like that. I was like, there's a map button. And I hit M.
Yeah, M is your map. You have no mini-map, which does make me sad face. I know that's not an Elder Scrolls thing, but I've always said that that's an MMO thing, especially when you're doing a lot of questing and everything. So yeah, but so you have to know the M. You do have the the compass at the top, so you can see where your waypoints are in the compass at least. Gathering is difficult. I like have no idea what a gathering node is or isn't. You really have to walk up to something and look at it to know for sure. I'm gonna look under this guy's loincloth. Oh my god, there's nothing there. It's like an endless void. There's nothing underneath the cloth. There's nothing there. The abyss stares back at me. Oh god, no.
The dark anchor
Looking at the crotch.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us.
Alright, here comes the Sky Shard.
There, quickly.
Your stream is about 30 seconds to a minute.
Yep.
Like
That's typical. That's Twitch nowadays. That is like not to be that's like totally to be expected now. I'm serious.
It is time. First, there's no way.
Alright, I think I'm gonna by the time I get to you, I think I'm gonna have to go, but we might be able to like roam around for a few quests for a little bit, but
okay. I just want to see how the little party thing works and stuff.
oh yeah, it's nothing really big. You get into a party, you see each other's health bars like you would anywhere else. Like you get like a small experience buff, which is kind of cool. It encourages playing together with other people.
How long are they going to be doing? Is it just for this weekend?
This event is for this weekend as far as I'm aware, yes. I believe what we have is only for the weekend, and it doesn't extend us into the overall closed beta.
Your strength. Let the way be open.
So after this weekend, I don't think we'll be able to play it any further.
Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
So what do you think of the outside area now that you've gotten to it?
It looks pretty good. Oh, matter of fact, let me change my settings. Turn everything on extremely high, ultra high.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here.
Ultra. Water
You're up.
reflection.
Good. Go let Captain Rana know.
View
As I
distance,
feared,
I'll turn
the
that
void
up.
I cannot see. Remember,
What?
you speak with me.
I just adjusted to see how much this game will work my video
You
card.
should Bleak Rock Island, off the coast of Skyland.
Turn
Oh,
everything
so
up.
okay, so this group is off in
Captain
Skyrim
Rana
now.
will want to know you're awake. Who is Isgramor? Just
So
the
one
greatest
group I think
hero
is
of
off
the
in
North, the man who
what
led us to
Tamriel.
Skyrim.
The other
He was
is
our first king, founder of
or no by
Wilhelm,
Daggerfall.
leader
One's
of
by
the 500
Daggerfall. This one's by
companions.
Skyrim.
That was Isgramor.
Okay. See, I'm glad that I'm kind of like playing this to see how it is. Like I said, the only thing that's kind of like taking me away from it is the subscription, but maybe when it comes closer, they have better reasons why it would be a subscription game or whatnot.
I'm just concerned about the whole cash shop options. Like, I don't know what kind of options there are. I mean, I've tried asking about it and finding out about it, and I haven't heard much about it, but I mean, it's been mentioned. So I'm like, okay. So you're going to have a subscription fee plus a cash shop plus a $60 buy-in fee, basically.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Like, this game is $60. Like, who's gonna really pay? I mean, I know people will, but who's gonna pay $60 and then a subscription fee?
Well, that's not unheard of. Like, I did that for Final Fantasy, but I knew I was gonna like Final Fantasy, and I've been putting a lot of time into Final Fantasy. This game, I just don't know.
I'm short on good health.
It hasn't
You've seen Commie sighted. You'll find
given me much to...
It's an old... Thank you, friend. I'll answer what I can.
I'm like kind of skipping through the story. I kind of hate to do that since I haven't been here before, but I want to catch up. So I'm just going to skip through a bit of the story. I'll probably get back to it with a different character another time. Not bad looking. Not bad. Bit foggy out here. Alright. Where do I go? I'm supposed to find Darge. Where is Darge? Above? Did you find Darge already?
I did. I'll be waiting at the gate. You're gonna go down the trail and then you're gonna see a gate.
Is that the only quest I should have right now? Is that one?
That's the only one I have, and then once you go to him, you go down the pathway and you start seeing kind of like enemies and stuff. So I think that'll lead on to other ones.
Now Snook did bring up an interesting thing there. Is that Final Fantasy was like 30 or 40 rather than 60. But Final Fantasy, I think, ultimately was... Hold on. Because it's on Steam right now. Final Fantasy on Steam. But here's the thing. When Final Fantasy came out, it had several half-off sales. So even if it was 60 out the gate, they weren't charging 60 right away. Amazon was selling it for half off. Steam, when it went on Steam, is selling it for half off right now. So Final Fantasy has not really been full price very long. It was full price for a tiny bit, then it went down, and it's like always been half off. So you're like paying $15, and then you have your $15 subscription, and yeah.
Can you use that weapon, friend? Something has to.
So I mean, like I say, I mean, we probably will find out later on how they're going to do that.
Alright, so let me do this. I'm going to go into the party. What is your name?
Don One Master.
Invite player. I forget, is that W-O-N?
Yes. D-O-N-W-A-N.
W-A-N, thank you. That's what I thought. I'm inviting. Did you get an invite?
Yes.
Cool. Say hi to Ivana Face to Stab. So tank, healer, and damage. The roles are defined here. Now that is kind of a little. That's something I'm not sure about. There's only 5 classes in the game, and if they're going for a class-based system, the 5 classes do have 3 trees. But I'm kind of surprised it's only 5. Like. How many did World of Warcraft have when it came out?
How many what?
I'm trying to think of how many classes WoW had when it first came out.
Warlock. The 2 classes that were definitely not in there were the Shaman and the Paladin. It was definitely a Mage, Warrior.
Yeah, well, it had the 2 faction-based classes. So you had Warrior, Hunter, Rogue, Priest, Mage, Warlock, Druid, and then you had the Shaman and what were the 2 specific? I believe it was Shaman and Paladin. So 8 classes, I believe, in that game.
Stupid question, but how come I don't see you? Okay, you're moving. You just moved.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Can you see me? Or do you see just the arrow?
I see an arrow, which is odd.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yes. That's what I see.
Oh, travel to player. Here we go. Hold on. Wow, I'm doing some kind of weird astral plane traveling thing. Which ultimately did nothing. No, wait. It just took a few moments for it to register. Druid wasn't at launch? I could have sworn Druid was at launch.
The Pally was there at launch.
The Paladin was because the Paladin and the shaman were the class specific, or the race or faction specific.
Yeah, one was for Horde and one's for Alliance.
Why am I traveled somewhere and now it shows me as offline? And I'm like way off somewhere else. Alright. I have no idea what happened. I found Squirrel Girl, apparently.
Yeah, I saw Squirrel. She's in front.
Because Mola here is talking to me in squeaks.
I can understand you. Oh my, I'm not a skeever. No, follow me. I'll show you.
I'm not going to start that. Alright, I do have to step away. So, you have fun, and I will try and connect to you when I get back, alright? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shut down the stream for now. I do have to step away. I will come back. I don't know exactly when. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming by. I apologize for a little bit of a disjointed beginning today, since I wasn't expecting to try and group up. So we've got two characters just getting started. Oh, it's not your fault. We've got all day, right? We got all day. It's all right. It's like, yeah, well, you know, streaming into the night, late into the night. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll get back on it, and I'll of course announce via Twitter and whatnot. Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming by, everybody.
Later, Kage. Do something like this. Just hit me up. I should definitely be on a little bit later, so I'll definitely play with you. I'm probably not going to go too far because I don't want to go too far ahead, especially since you haven't done the quest line. And then